That was a good daughter to call her father on Father's Day. Now, I'm sorting through this. Frenzy Gains. 378, 385. Ooh, that's better. Oh, yeah. No, no, yes. But I will convert this over. She already has a good one, but why not? I'll make that even better. I literally just came right. The game was still running the whole time. I was just like AFKing. I just need this to be. Oh, it's up. Awesome. Now I can do my bounty build. Let's see. Let's put this gem in. Let's do this instead of the bubble. We'll see how dangerous that is. And then I might just call this boss mode in the end. We'll see. All right, so actually the boss mode, I won't put this in. So actually, let me do this a different way. So this will come out. Let me just go ahead and build a boss mode build. So this goes back in here. This goes here. So this would be boss mode. Boss mode. There we go. And actually, let's just give this the seasonal leaf. There we go. I mean, seasonal thingy. The boss mode seasonal thingy. All right, so we've got speed up there, gold there. I don't need gold wrap now. That won't really help me. What else could I put there? Because I'm not going to be dropping gold, right? War cry. There we go. Yep. Because see that? Nice speed up there. And I'll just basically this will be going down, right? Do I have an issue with resources now? No. Okay, good. So then I will make this one. I'll make the speed up. And I don't have... yeah, that's good. Just trying to make my character as fast as possible on this thing. Okay, so not this one. Increase movement speed. There we go. So do-do. See how fast this is? See, that's nice. And then I can use this to zoom forward as well. This one, does this have a speed as well? Yes. As opposed to, what was I using before? Damage bonus, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that nice and fast? And of course, when this hits stuff, it'll make me go even faster, you know? The Worcestershire arm guards. Warzeshian arm guards. Okay, so what else can I do to speed myself up? What am I forgetting? I don't think I need... I actually don't want those because I want the speed up from these. So these won't help me, I don't think. Or will they? Will the... I will have to kill elite packs for this to do anything, but this just works all the time. 45% increased attack speed and movement speed. The attack speed does nothing for me. The fury generation is lovely, and this movement speed is amazing. So I like that. So I don't want to replace those. And I can't think of anything better than this for that slot. As far as rend goes, maybe I should choose a different thing. Let's see. Rend. Okay, physical for 5 seconds. So it's actually the other one. So this is the range, damage, chilled. Yeah, that's probably the best one. There's no speed up there. Is there a faster one for this? No, okay. So I don't need that because I'll be in a environment that I don't have to worry about damage. But if I have a speed up here somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh. All right, there we go. Pound of flesh. So health globes make me move faster. So if we can if I can just hit those. Right? See how ouchy this is in an area like this. Obviously, I'm doing less damage right now, but... Yeah, this is good. This might be good for bounties too, except I would need the I would need to put in. Yeah, this is really nice. Hitting new areas with the lightning thing. Yeah, this is like playing Demon Hunter the God build. It's this fast. So this is what I'm used to. So this is nice. This is a good boss mode build. It's a very good boss mode build. And if I just change one gem, then I can make this is a good candidate for just farming, right? Because I don't really need a lot of damage. I don't really need a lot of defense. I just need to move. I need to move quickly. Move quickly. Let's take this out and put this in. Yes. And save this over here as a farm build. See if that's viable. Because I'm killing stuff so fast now, which is awesome, that it probably doesn't matter that I don't have the bubble and that I don't have, other things going. So it's going to be slow until yeah, there we go. Doop, 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 doop. So this is good. Let's go in here. Remember, we're just trying to go as fast as possible. We almost want to be going too fast, because that way we know we're like not wasting time doing things. All right, number 2. I'm not running out of resources, so that's good. Nice. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Come on, be ancient, be ancient, be ancient. I recognize the icon. Come on. Damn it. And garbage and garbage. Now I can continue leveling other gems. See how much slower this feels? Nice. Now we're talking. Now we're talking speed. This is good. This is good. A little bit long. A lot of that has to do with the fact that it doesn't kill as fast and that it's also slower by default. So there's that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. No, and no. Don't know about those. My focus, okay, my focus is that. Let's see here. Avalanche, It looks like that. Okay, ground stomp causes avalanche. This is better. I'm just curious. Nice. First time. Amazing. See if I can get it lucky on this one too. Nope. Last time it took like 15 to get an ancient. Fortunately, the materials are no longer super hard to come by. There we go. Let's go and see if we can make this better than what I was wearing, because obviously some of those stats are better. But it does have cold resist, so that's good. I can, okay, the strength is better, vitality, ooh, armor, gross. Well, let's just see. Let's just see here. Let's change this to... Fire does more damage. This had better toughness. Yeah, the armor versus the other thing. Resistance, I don't know. It's probably not a big deal. But this one was definitely better. All right. Bash damage, no thanks. I will do vitality there. That might more than make up for the difference. Yeah, it more than makes up for the difference. And I can always try to make another bracer at some point. But this bracer right now, that combo is better than I was before. So that's good. See, I'm over 2 million. So excellent. See, I'm going to have to push higher, aren't I? Let's try to push higher. See if I can go to 83. I need to push towards 90. Not that I have to stay there, but it is nice if you can farm 90s, because that's when the best loot pool hits. Or rather, that's when you get the most number of legendaries you're going to get, I think. There's something about 90, I forget exactly what it is. But it's sort of like the sweet spot of difficulty versus loot. And if you just want to farm 90s, you're doing really well. I'm at a dead end, right? Oh no, this is a good one. Not too bad, 2.5 minutes. Moving that slowly is tiresome, though. I'm so used to faster movement. But it is what it is. Okay, so this one goes upgraded. This one gets upgraded. Do not talk to the dude. Let's buy some things. Let's go helmets. Be nice to get the resistance potion. $267, that'll do. All right, so I want... Let's see, not this. Not this. I want this. So I have to do that first. Then I have to do the 1400. I want to be able to just sort of be, you know, anywhere near the orbs and have them drop. If that's useful. All right, so I'm going to go back over to this bit. Whoops. What's missing? Ah. Right. So save that with the new ones of these. Equip this. Excellent. We'll see how tricky this is on a full run. See if it's super ouchy or not. I may have to get rid of, I may have to keep the bubble gem instead of, like if I get damage and it gets rid of squirts, then that means I will need to keep the bubble gem instead of shit, what's it called? Tegic. I'd like to keep Tegic, but I might not need the DPS as much as I need the bubble. Because the squirts buff is 100%, and that's extremely valuable to keep. And if you take damage, you lose it. Tell you what, let me do that. Let me swap to that, because that's the smarter thing to do. If I can do this without Tegic, then that's a good idea. All right, so take this out. Take this out. All right, so what we're doing is this goes here now. And we're putting this bubble gem back in the bubble location. And taking that out and putting that in. That way we maintain our sort of arrangement so it's easy to remember where things belong. Save this. I'll do the same thing for the boss mode. Where... Oh, I did do that. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Oh, look how fast this is. So nice. Am I in... Oh, no, I'm in bounty mode. Okay. I'm in bounty / Nephilim rift mode. I am starting to struggle with killing things in time, but I'm not struggling with survival, so that's good. I think now it's just a matter of getting augments on things, right? Because that's the way to make things faster now, maybe. Whoops. I think I can change this to... Whoops. Stop following me, jerks. Let's change this to... not Rampage. What's the one that's 25% blood? Bloodthirst? No. Berserker Rage. There we go. Yeah, I can use the damage there. I can give up a little bit of speed. Because at T10, I won't need the damage. I'll do more than enough damage at T10. Because all I'm doing is the bosses and just using the enemies for speed buff along the way, you know? And oddly, moving faster on this is almost a detriment because I literally have to touch them with Whirlwind in order to apply Rend. Well, you know what would be lovely is if they had chosen, instead of Rend, if they had chosen like the spear thing to shoot spears everywhere. That would have been lovely. Because then I could have used Simplicity's Strength, because the spear would be the major damage dealer, right? That would have been lovely. That would make it more like the God Demon Hunter. Yeah, these guys aren't dying as quickly. That's for sure. Let's see. Let's go for more damage. I don't need that. Let's go with maybe that. I could also change this to wow, it's tricky. It's like maybe this. I'll try it. Trying to balance survivability with you know, the other stuff here. I'm looking at that the buff, how long it lasts. 18, 19, 25. You have to keep a run going though, which is easier if you're moving fast, right? Is it killing or is it just touching? I forget. I'll wait till he comes over. There we go. Yes, I forgot to switch out the legs because I was so focused on like trying to keep those stacks up. You can't stop me from going back to town. And this might be the situation where, I don't know. I don't want to have to give up that slot if I don't have to. But what I can do, now that I'm thinking about it, okay, that might work. Nope. Nope. Yep. No. Yeah. This goes back here. This goes, let's see, let's compare. That's better. And this is clearly better. Okay, so my thought was if I were to put in focus and restraint for more damage, like this, I would have to replicate these effects. So I would have to put like this in the cube or this in the cube. Maybe not even do this. Like if my mitigation is enough, I at least need the cooldowns for these, right? Or do I? Do I even need to bother with cooldowns? Maybe it's just enough that I'm hitting harder. And the only thing here is that I take reduced damage. Hard to say. Do I need reduced cooldowns with this if I speed up everywhere? I could keep this and keep this. Let's just try it as a what if. This is, again, just for this speed build test, right? Let's just put these up here so they're sort of special and save this down here. Speed test. And give it, we don't know. Maybe? Good? Bad? We'll find out. Little big, little big. We will find out. Like at this point, is it worth even casting anything? Do I just run around and just cast this one spell every now and then? I mean, I am getting damage now. Right, so stuff isn't dying. Oh, right, I do have to cast this one. Okay, there I'm taking damage. So I do need to cool down, something cooling down, in order to, yeah, so it might not work. It might not be working. Or rather, it might not be worth the trade-off. Yes, I'm doing more damage. This I would not need this for the boss mode at all. Do not need any damage improvements for the boss mode. It's plenty fast enough. I could basically have no legendary gems and no gems in my gear at all, and I would still be more than powerful enough for boss mode. All right. It's just a matter of like quality of life, speed improvements. Okay, so that didn't work. That makes me a bit too ouchy. All right. I still want to not do their way of playing it yet, where I put in, where I lose these weapons, because I really like moving fast through enemies, like using these. If I swap to these enemies, right, and I put something else in the cube, like furnace, one, I lose a considerable amount of damage at this moment. Like, I mean, I can just try it. I'll just try it. Let's do this. And then let's put, let's see, let's put the furnace maybe. Or maybe Mr. Schmidt's. That's it. Let's just do that and see what that does. Okay, so this and this. I'm not gonna put anything in them yet. I am gonna be resource starved, right? Yeah, look at that. See? resource starved. So how do you get around that? Maybe I put one of these in the helm for the moment to cut resource costs. Just like it's a baby one, but still. And then here, Oh, yeah. That's what I need to do. Okay. So now these are in waiting. Now, how do I reduce my resource costs? Is there a hurricane that costs less? Okay, so that might work. In Fury, for each enemy struck. Let's try that. See if that makes up for it a little bit. I don't need to stay at maximum Fury. Okay, so that's good. Oh, ouch. Now cooldowns are reduced like crazy, right? But it still isn't good. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's very ouchy, at least with the speed ups. It's my own hybrid approach, but maybe I don't need the speed ups. Maybe let's go. Let's just stay with this for the moment. It's just simpler. Yeah. Just simpler. Can't even click it. There we go. Like, this is really fast. This is nice and fast. I guess I don't really need to be faster. But, I mean, provided I'm hitting things, right? Yeah, so there's an advantage to not moving fast right on top of the enemy, because unlike God, it's harder to control where this thing hits if you're moving too fast. So yeah, so there's that. I'd say for boss mode, moving that fast is good. For a rift, as much as I hate to say it, it's probably not good. All right, so. Okay. Is it better than the old brass? Let's see. Crit damage increased, critical chance increased. No. I like the fact that the old one has physical resistance and critical hit chance. I can always increase the change the regenerates over to critical hit damage, which would make that like very, very good. This one I could change. Yeah, it's not as good. How many? 10. Nice. I wonder if I even need Ignore Pain anymore. I wonder if the Band of Might is enough to carry me. One fewer thing to worry about. Losing the buff for, you know? Now that I'm getting more used to using the charge. Might try using the Wrath instead, and use the. I'm not gonna use the bracers yet. I want to keep the Guardian set that I have, but I might dabble with the Wrath thing. Then maybe pick the defensive option. just to sort of figure out the cooldown aspect that, you know, just sort of troubleshoot and get used to it. Then I can sort of iterate on getting it better and better and better. Cooldown reduction and so forth. Or maybe I'll just go with the damage increase instead. Like, this feels like it's taken a while. And that damage increase might be a welcome thing. All right, so let's go buy this down a little bit. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah. All right, so let's level this up 1. Level this up 1, 2, 3, and 4. I also need to go to the store. Ooh, that's a nice one. Boy, that resistance is nice. I'll hold on to it just in case. I'll put it back here. And then this, being an ancient, is going to immediately replace this, right? Maybe not. Nope. Sad. Can I... Whoops. Okay, I can do this, can I? Shit. Shit. I didn't. I screwed that up, didn't I? Oh, wait, no, I didn't. That's right. I didn't screw it up. Okay. Excellent. So if I did that, oops, let's turn that off. If I did that, I would go this. I can test it. Wrath. Reduce all damage taken. It lasts for 20 seconds. Sorry. Yeah, 20 seconds. And then if I were to get my cooldown reduction up, 37%. I bring it up higher. I could put it on these weapons. And then I have plenty of these to use. Roll the socket over. The cooldown. Come on. Wait, does it already have cooldown reduction? No, it doesn't. Just get rid of the gem first. Resource cost, cooldown. Okay, that's good. Can we hit 10? %, split, please. Put the gems back in. See, this gives me 48% cooldown, which is pretty good. I'd like 2% more if I can from this. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. Okay, well, where else can I get it? 7% there. Probably do it here, right? But let's make sure that removing this doesn't kill my resource gen. I'm looking at the orange ball. Okay, that's good. I can add it there. Not that. That's nice. But I want reduced cooldown. More than 5% though. Come on. Come on. %6 is better. That gives me 51%. Let's try to go a little bit better if we can. There we go. Let's try to get this one to 10%. There we go. Now we're at 53%. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right, so let's save this off as speed. So I would cast this, and then this. And hopefully, you know, with this in here, whoops, not there, this in here, that would sort of make it all work. Like, you know, magic. But let's just try it. Let's try it at a lesser level, so I'm not, like, pushing too hard. I have plenty of Greater Rift Keystones. Let's just play it safe. Let's go 75 for the moment. This. Just see if I can get it to reset before it needs to, you know, so before that little thingy goes away. It is. It did it. Okay, that's a good sign. So the trick there is I need to be hitting things for it to cool down. So, yep, there it is. Of course, having Ingeom would help. I have that rah every 3 seconds, which is its own weird kind of a thing. It's a lot faster killing, that's for sure. Okay, so it's an improved version of the iron thing. Take reduced, Reduce all damage taken. Okay, so critical hit chance increase, attack speed, dodge chance, movement speed. Okay, so it's sort of a nice jack of all trades kind of a thing. I need to spend 281, so 300 items. Actually, probably 450 items, maybe 500 items. So I need to buy like 20 helms, right? So let's go back. Let's level the gem. So yeah, that does give a lot more bang for the buck. It's just tricky because not having it, like if you build around having that, then not having it is not cool. You're like very dependent on this. So you have to do anything you can to make it cool down in time. And that is a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. Like, I don't like being that dependent on a long cooldown. It's just feels iffy. All right, so let's try this. Let's, if I were to put, where is it? Is it a belt? I thought it was a bracer. Where's those bracers? Did I put them in the wrong place? Oh no, they're up here, that's right. Okay, so Wrath of the Berserker contains every rune. Then, what would I do here? Because I've lost toughness and damage. So I have to make up for that with a different belt, right? Because that's fine. And I need to reforge the life per second, because that's useless. Cold, no. Resistance, there we go. Gain some of my something back. And then what would I put in the belt? Could go speed. What do they put in there? They put... Oh, right. They put Lamentation and they put this in the thing. Okay, so... Do I have a Lamentation spare? Or did I eat the only one? I think I ate the only one that I had. Because it made sense at the time, which is fine. But yeah, if I were to put the shoulder back on... Yeah, right. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So I don't really have a good... Maybe melee attack damage reduction. That might work. It's a little bit of toughness. Like 24 to 31. I mean, it's not as good as going from 31 to 97. Right? Or 24 to 97. Because that's just crazy. But when this is active, that's another 50% reduction, right? So that goes to 78. And then I'm having all the effects of all the different things, right? If I can keep this going. So reduce damage. Increased damage. Let's see here. He like relaxes. I'll try this at a lower level and see if it's really useful or really scary. because I'm getting all of these, so I could just choose no rune. I'm getting this probably doesn't do much. Increased damage, reduced damage, life per fury. So it's sort of like a provisional guardian set, but I'm also getting damage reduction here. So that, you know, it might make up for it even more. At least for now, I'm doing that. Yeah, let's do resistance to elements. Let's just try it. Let's just try to push and see how far I can go. See how fast I can go with this. See if it's like really, really good or really, really terrible. So. Oops. Let's see, 1.2 million. Yeah, I'm far less tanky. All right, that was ouchie. It's taking just as long to die. I didn't see any benefit there compared to Guardians. I like the speed here from the speed pylon. So with density, cooldown is not really an issue, so that's good to know. But I did work hard to have some good innate cooldown reduction already built in. Still, 3 minutes and 15 seconds is not fantastic. I need to spend down 195. I'll try it again at 90. Just got to get a feel for it, see if it pleases me or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 250. Yes, I could evenly distribute between the 3 gems, and I probably will as I get higher. not seen another primal yet, which is unfortunate. 93. Maybe I'll try to get a better version of that. Let's go for 90. So we can do the next phase of the cube. Could always have ignore pain and wrath, right? The best of both worlds. It's like double shielding or double damage, incoming damage reduction. Shield is nice. I still need to hit the wrath because of the damage buff. That's what went wrong. I don't know why I'm eating through my my fury so much. This is taking forever. Not gonna lie, Demon Hunter would have eaten through that thing in seconds. Okay, let's go and turn these in, and then I'll come back and pick up all the rest. And I want that one. Okay. One. Laggy, very laggy. 3 and 4. So far, I'm sort of liking it, and so I'm sort of disappointed. It's not as powerful as God build. It's nice to have something different, but different that's far less powerful isn't necessarily what I want. There are moments where it feels really fun and powerful, and then there's moments where it's like, oh, this would have been much easier on the other class. Nice. Alright, so this is the new it weapon. And I'll just keep this one there. So if I were to switch this back to... Ugh, stupid thing. Make me wait forever to do it. Okay, one of those... I'm way past that, right? P3 altar, max roll. I think I'm way past needing the thing for that. Yeah, that's way back here, right? Yeah. And I'm already to this stage. Now I'm to this stage. So I can go and bring Ramalama Ding Dong's cube back here. So now I have enough for 2 more weapons. So these weapons are toasted. That's good. I could use one here, and I don't want to use one there. I want to make it primal first if I can. And then I would use it on both of those, because that's nice. 10 seconds. Hell yeah. I need to find a way to make up for the fact that I'm going to lose a crap ton of resource generation or resource cost reduction. Because that 15 is amazing. I don't know how to make up for that. Let's see. Seismic Slam does 448. Nope. That's speed test, right? No, this is, let's call this push test. Push test. So, because I can always go back to this, right? Yeah. That gives me back, yeah, tell you what, let's put this back to ignore pain and duration. Yeah. So if we go here, would there be an advantage to using this, that other shout? So this is damage bonus. Okay. 15% damage bonus crit by 3%. Movement speed, critical hits. So this won't do anything for me. But this doesn't really increase my critical hit chance that much. But if I did this one, 25% increased damage for 6 seconds. So this one would just be a straight super damage multiplier. But I would have to basically have that auto cast instead of the other one. Plus, it's sort of like anything within this circle. So it's not ideal because it doesn't apply just generally. So yeah, it does a little bit more damage, but maybe, you know, like if I'm killing this group, the next group over, it's not going to be affected by it until that actually casts, and it like debuffs the enemies in that little spot. So it's not super ideal, plus it has to cast over and over, and this is just set and forget for 2 minutes. Sadly, it's not a toggle, you know, that lasts 10 minutes like the wizard one, or whatever. The wizard one is amazing. Or the wizard ones, there's like 3 of them that are just, you set it and forget it, and they're just there for 10 minutes or whatever. That's what these should be, 10 minutes by default. All right. I should probably get shoulders, shouldn't I? That way I get 23%. Let's try a, yeah, look at that. My toughness skyrockets. Ignore pain. I could go with, with that. So just 25% additional damage. I can change this back to something else. Let's go 40% additional. I think I already have that, don't I? I could go that. Could try that. Try that as a speed build. See if that's see if it's viable. I can go 3. And let's just go down to 80. No, let's do 90. Let's see if see how this feels at 90. It might be really awful, or it might feel really good. Hopefully, the way that 30% health thing works, hopefully they take damage, and then when they hit 30%, they drop really quickly. Like, because I don't want to have to come back and reapply it when they're below 30%. That would sort of defeat the purpose in a sense. But this feels better and safer. That's the thing. It feels safer than using the Wrath of the Berserker, because the Guardian set is really tough. And I could always sort of work this into a speed build with the war cry giving me a buff. Well, no, I can't do that because that's a belt. I'm maintaining the Guardian buff on this. be where the fire is, dude. I'm gonna have to start putting a push build together. Something I can use in the Echoing Nightmare. Focus and restraint, obviously. Nice. $631. 7. No. 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 Okay, good. Crunch, 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 crunch. All right. I like that. Let's save that. Or make sure it's saved. Now, what I want to try, if I did this, I would go focus and restraint. I would lose might, which is a hell of a damage reduction. But if I work towards push build this way, could put this back in, change this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did I not absorb it yet? Do I not have a spare? I thought I had a spare. There it is. Okay, so here's the one band of might. Here's the other band of might. Yes, it's 76%, but if I put it in here, it'll be 80. There. Now, yes, it means losing the damage reduction of the shoulders, but I get a lot more damage here, so I don't know. Rend damage increase there. Yeah, I do want that. Now, what am I giving up on the shoulders? Of course, I could put the shoulders in here, right? Or am I... No, I have to have... Yep, Rend stacks twice. Yep. Yeah, gotta give up the shoulders. But what am I giving up with that? A little bit of toughness. Reducing cooldowns. Ah, yes. So the cooldown, but it's not any big deal because I'm not using Wrath yet. Right? Let's just try this and see how it feels. At 90. See if it's good, bad, terrible. Okay, a little more ouchie. Is anything dying faster? That's what I'm shooting for now, is I need to kill things faster. Nice. So ignore pain is almost useless now because it goes away too quickly because I don't have the cooldown for it. So I will want to choose the cooldown option if I haven't already. Of course, now it's not going to matter because channeling. About the same, really. Still very, very long fights. I'm not looking forward to hitting 110 with this. Okay, turn that off. Oh, no. Ah! There we go. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's why I don't have the Ring of Royal Grandeur in there. That's why it wasn't doing enough. So that's not a good comp. Got it. Okay, so that's not a thing. That's not a thing I want to do. Or if I do it, actually, if I do that, no, I don't want to do it. I do want Ring of Royal Grandeur, which means I put the shoulder back in. And can I still have... I don't have the damage reduction from the Might Ring, though. I don't have the cooldown reduction. So it's like... it's iffy. It's very iffy. But it was, like, not great anyway. Because this is already good, right? Yeah, now they're the same. Now I can just sort of figure out what to do. Well, I think I screwed that up, didn't I? My speed build needs to be something different. My speed build... That's good. This needs to be speed for the speed build. This needs to be movement speed. Okay, that's good. And then as far as passives go, these can probably be the same, except I probably want... What's the one that gives me speed? This one, right? Yeah. See if I can do a 90 with a speed build. That'll be interesting. Because that's, I mean, that's... I would want to do that as a speed build, ultimately. Right? Over and over and over again to level up gems to, like, really high levels. If I can't do it that way, then I'm not having any fun. If I die over and over or something, or if it takes more than 3 minutes, I mean, ideally it would take 2 minutes. I'm shooting for 3 minutes now, just as a charity case for this build, for this set, and the pieces that synergize with it. God, I hate this level. This tiles suck. Nice. That's this thing, right? Yep. Yeah, that's worse. Let's see. worse. Everything's worse. All right. Starting to lose steam. Fatigue is setting in. My brain is like wanting novelty, and this build is not providing novelty. It has a little jolt of novelty when I I reach a certain threshold of something that I didn't do before, or when I have something I didn't have before. Then it's like, okay, I'm bored. Yeah, hard to please that way. But yeah, that speed build did work. Didn't do it the time I would want, but it did work. Now what I really need now is to farm the dudes, right? So I need to go get key drops. I'm just gonna throw these in here for now. I don't really need them right now. Actually, just throw them down here. Just gonna stick with the canes thing. All right. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder how that happened. Oh, because of the switch. Yeah. The cooldown reduction. So this goes in there, and this is going to be that guy. Oh, look at the speed. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for it. I'm not even looking at the map. I'm just looking at the little mini map. I don't care if I take some damage here and there. It took me 2 seconds to get there, and that's lovely. I need to get the hell out of here. This stuff is going to hound me. There we go. Now I can go to the second one. And also check for the mysterious cave while I'm here. Oh God, look how fast this is. It's lovely. Mysterious cave. No. Check up here. Yes. Hi, dude. Can you open the cave for me, please? Please and thank you. Thank you. Mysterious chest. Yes. Excellent. Mysterious liquid rainbow obtained. Nice. That was well timed. So, Act 3. Fortunately, even if it's miles away, you can get there very quickly. Again, I'm not even looking at the playing field. I'm just looking at the mini-map. Just trying to get here as fast as possible. 4. Goes way down, right? Then back up. It's so convoluted and annoying. Okay, so that's 4 of them. And now we go to Act 1. Actually, let me swap over to my speed build. It doesn't really need to be a speed build per se. In fact, it can be slower than normal. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Let's just set this to be the pushback for now. Act 1. Thank you. Excellent. Laggy, laggy, laggy. Excellent. Excellent. Come on, Hellfire Amulet. Needs an ancient one. Ancient. That's not ancient. Come on, give me an ancient one. Jeez Louise. Okay, so what's the... I think I already have the one that's good. I think I might take a break now. Sort of losing steam. Losing interest. It's good to not keep playing if you're bored. Oops, I forgot one. Basically, the only thing you need to do to make this is make these is just farm those bosses for these, go into those infernals for these. You can get like 12, the reagents for like 12 amulets. And then you just have to have like 120 of the Forgotten Souls, which you can just get by doing the visions, right? So it's not that difficult. Anyway, I think it's enough for now.